Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So this was a requested reading into Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul. So this was a requested reading, and someone who requested this was just wondering whether they were still together. That, oh my god, why are my cards everywhere? I hate it when they do this. Anyway, as I was saying. So someone wrote in wanting me to do this reading, stating that they'd seen, Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul re-emerging again in each other's social media posts, and to do a reading to see whether they were getting back together or whether there was any chance of them getting back together. So I thought, alrighty, let's do a reading on it. Why not? So it's going to be a short reading, but it's just going to see whether Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul, what's going on between them? Are they getting back together? Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul, what's going on between them? Are they getting back together? Okay, I'm going to put this here because that card wanted to jump out. Let's split the deck. Okay, Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul, are they getting back together? Six of Pentacles. Ooh. The Chariot. Oh no, I see where this is going. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. Oh my god, just when you think you have these two sussed. What the hell? Okay. So Tana Mongeau, Jake Paul, Six of Pentacles, Tana Mongeau, Jake Paul, the Chariot. Two of Pentacles is what's going on in the background, what it is that we can't see. Situation between them, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Wands and the Tana. The Tower and the Jake and the Seven of Wands as the outcome. Okay, I'm going to talk about what I'm seeing here first, and then I'll pull clarifiers because it's not as straightforward as I thought this was going to be. Okay, there's a lot of information here, so bear with me. This is Tana Mongeau's side. This is Jake Paul's side. The cards in the middle is the situation that's going on between them. Okay, just remember that because there's going to be a lot of bouncing balls with this. So we have Tana Mongeau over here, and what I'm seeing up here with the Justice scale, it's almost as if karma has visited her in the past and she is trying to do her civic duty, and what I'm being told, sorry, is that she's trying to appear to do her civic duty, because it seems to me that there is someone with this Justice card who is looking over her to ensure that she's doing and acting. She's doing what she's meant to be doing and acting how she's meant to be acting. That's just what I'm being told. Okay? And guys, for this, everything that I'm saying, it's not my interpretation on it. It's the cards and it's what the spirit guides tell me. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands that's under Tana. And this really shows me someone who is putting her head down and she's working. She's working. She's looking at her career. She's taking her career more seriously in terms of what her next steps are. I'm being told that she has a number of things in the pipeline. I'm also being told that there seems to be a lot of maturity coming through here. I'm being told that she's actually a savvy businesswoman, and I'm being told that what you see with her is not what you get. She's actually much smarter than people give her credit for. It's almost as if there's a maturity and there's a growing up that she's done. There's a lot of awareness, there's a lot of depth to her, much more than she portrays. Okay, that's what's coming through with these two cards. And the reason why I say that, I'm not only channeling it, but the spirit guides are drawing me to this. And it's drawing me to her head being down, looking at this. It's almost as if this girl is very in tune with, she has a very strong spirit guide who's with her, and Tana Mongeau is very in tune with that spirit guide. There's someone on the other side who's just guiding this girl, because yeah, she just knows she has 10 lives, infinity lives she has. So that's Tana's side. Okay, now Jake's side is really interesting. We get someone who is just a matter of go, go, go. Like someone who is on the go, very driven. He's Capricorn. Someone who's very driven. They're very ambitious as well. But, ooh, this is interesting. Okay, I was just drawn to this by my spirit guides. I said he was Capricorn, right? But on this horse he's riding on, notice that there's this Cancer symbol. Tana Mongeau is Cancer. Okay, I'm just going to say it, Twinflame. I'm just saying that. I'm not convinced by it. Twinflame, what do I mean by Twinflame for those who are not familiar with it? It's people who are meant to be together. It's like in a particular lifetime, it's like two souls from different, who were partners in different lifetimes, who find themselves in this lifetime. So they're incredibly drawn to each other. So this is Jake's side, as I said before, and spirit guides just drew me to the Cancer symbol on the horse, on the chariot, and the Cancer is Tana's zodiac sign. But under him we have the Tower. There is either something that happened, and I really don't follow Jake Paul, I just not interested. But it's almost as if there is something that happened in the not so distant past with regards to him. Something that was a shock to him. Something that destabilized him. It's almost as if that thing that destabilized him sort of rocked his it didn't rock his confidence, but it's either he's going in one of two directions. It's either he's being very focused on what the next stage of his life would be, or he's very committed to his career, or he's committed to something completely different and just having fun. But there's something in the past that really rocked him, rocked his world. It was unexpected. And that is the reason why he's very driven here. Now, in terms of the influence that's in the background and what we don't see, we have the Two of Pentacles. The reason why that is interesting, because this is a relationship read, it sort of shows as if you notice, so far it's been one road, and now there's a fork in the road. They are interested in each other, but they need to make a decision as to what they are going to be doing. What is it they're going to do? For some reason, I think Jake's running away from it, and that's what this card represents, but we'll pull some more for it. It's as if he's running away, she's doing her own thing, but with this Queen of Pentacles, and I'm looking at this rabbit by the Queen of Pentacles, it seems as if both sides, they're keeping in touch, but they're just after their money and their careers at this point. And the reason being is because we have the outcome card, which is a Seven of Wands. So this shows both their sides. They are very defensive at the moment. It's as if they are fighting for themselves, for their careers, to get it back on track at this point. So in terms of whether they're together, this card says no, in terms of them not being actually together in a serious relationship. No. Are they destined for each other? Yes, they are. Let's pull some more clarifiers from this. Let's pull for Tana Mongeau's side first of all. Tana Mongeau, what's going on with you? What's going on with you and Jakey boy? Oh, okay. Let's pull another clarifier for Tana Mongeau, Cancer, in terms of what's going on between her and Jake, or just generally what's going on in her life. Let's get a clarifier for this Nine of Cups. Okay. Okay, so what I'm being told with this card here, it's almost as if she's looking for emotional fulfillment, Tana. She's looking for it. As a clarifier for that, we have the Queen of Pentacles, but we got the Queen of Pentacles through upside down. This is the thing that comes through with Tana many times. Tana Mongeau is one of the most blessed people I have ever done a reading for, in that she has 9, 10 lives. However, there is something about her energy where she tends to sabotage herself, and that's what's coming through the Queen of Pentacles. She's doing the right thing, she's being dutiful, she could put her head down, do work, but it's almost as if she needs to do something to sabotage herself, so to speak. What this card is also telling me is that in the past few months, she's sort of been pushed out in the cold, in that people are not really sure about her. People are not really sure about her as a brand, whether she has any brand durability anymore. Because the reason why I say that is because I'm being shown someone who's out in the cold, and they're heating themselves up by a very small fire, and I'm looking at this determined look on someone's face. So this look tells me of someone who has their eye on the prize, they're working towards it, and they're committed to it, and it's a prize that they would get. However, for Tana, this has come through upside down. I don't do reversals. There aren't any reversals in this deck, so if this has come through upside down, I'm meant to receive it as such. And this shows me that even though she has a spirit guide very closely attached to her, one main spirit guide is who I'm picking up on, a very powerful spirit guide as well. My finger's up just to show one, not to make a point. It's just one guide that she has. It's almost as if for her, she just sabotages herself, and in a way that is the essence of Tana. And this just tells me that I'm being told scared. Scared comes through as well. I'm also being told that she is on the straight and narrow of late, believe it or not. I think the person who wanted to do this reading was saying that she was out and about and everything else, but I don't pick that up. I pick up that she's trying to be on the straight and narrow. But I think it's a challenge for her, because she gets fulfillment from being a bit naughty, being a bit on the wild side, partying a lot. That's where she gets her fulfillment. But she has been on the straight and narrow, but she's just finding it difficult. Yeah, I'm being told clean living, like the not drinking, that sort of thing. Apparently for a period of time, she was on the straight and narrow, and she felt really good about it and good about herself. But I don't think that's lasting very long. That's just what I'm pulled through from the cards here. Okay, so let's look at Jake's side. Okay, so just clarify oh no, I haven't asked the question yet. Could we clarify the Chariot? What does this Chariot mean? Clarify what it means in relation to Tana. Clarify what the Chariot means in relation to Tana. Okay, I'll take this one. Oh, God, I didn't expect to see that. Oh, oh no. Guys, I'm so sorry, but Jakey boy, I'm very sorry, but he is not being honest with himself and not being honest with his feelings for Tana. Even though they are meant to be together in a way, it's almost as if she is not really his focus. He sort of love bombs her and gives her the impression that she is the focus. This is a very strategic card. This is someone who is not being honest or not being straightforward. So in the context of this reading is a love bomb. So he looks very determined. Look at him on the horse. This is Tana's sign, which is Cancer. He's on the horse, driving forward. Yes, I'm interested. You're in my sights, but it's a ploy. Look at that, because that's it. He's not being truly honest. And he's quite effective at it as well, because we have the Magician. So there is some magic, there is some hold that he has over Tana, which is like a magician. But it's from a love bombing perspective. It's sort of, if he wants to click, he could click his fingers and she'd be there. But he's not really interested. He's not really interested. He is almost as if I'm being told he has some growing up to do. Okay, I'm just going to get a clarifier for things that we don't see, because we have this Two of Pentacles, which is the fork in the road that I pulled up earlier. So if he is love bombing her, then why is there this fork in the road? Oh no. Oh God, guys. Look, we have the Four of Wands upside down. So as you can see with this Four of Wands, someone wants to go, wants to take things to another level. This is what they want. They want a celebration. They want to make the relationship official and have a celebration of it. But it's upside down. Meaning it's not going to happen, or at least not going to happen at this moment. And I think it's something, if it happened, Tana would want it. But Jake doesn't want it. Hence we have the Four of Wands, which is a traditional family or people joining together to create a household, to live with each other, to take a relationship up to another level. We have a Four, which is upside down. So, what's this? Okay, I'll put this over here. That looks like Tana's energy. Interesting, this. Okay, I'm going to come to this in a moment. There's a reason why this came out. Again, this is Tana. She has an ability and a skill. I'm being drawn to the red behind her. She's being divinely guided and protected. People will always be drawn to her. Okay, let's pull some more for the current situation that's between them. Okay, this wanted to come through. Ooh. What? We just have the Empress card, which is love. And we have someone pregnant, which is something burgeoning. Oh my God, this is so confusing. This is really confusing. This is why I don't do love readings, because I just find them so confusing. Okay, what's this now? Ah, yeah. Okay. So we have the Empress card, which talks about fortune, which talks about abundance, which talks about love. Fortune is always the way you appear. You appear really appealing. It's a Venus energy. Venus is a ruling planet for the Empress. So you have a lot of charisma. There's a lot of beauty about you. People are attracted. People are drawn to you. But then we have the Moon card, and the Moon talks about deception. As you can see, the woman looks young when we see her from behind, but when she looks at herself in the mirror, she looks old and withered. So that is about things not being as they seem. So for this to come in between the both of them, it's, oh gosh, right, toxic is just what I'm being told. Toxic on the side of Jake Paul. It's almost as if when they come together, it's almost as if there's this electricity between them, where they can't lay their hands, they can't, God, my words are getting jumbled. It's almost as if there's this electricity. It's almost as if they hold eyes. When they're in each other's orbits, it's almost as if you could feel that electricity and that tension between them. And Tana's really interested, but Jake isn't. It's almost as if it's a facade in that it looks as though they're cross-passionate lovers, but the situation is toxic, right? So that's what the moon, the empress, represent. Okay, so let's get a final outcome for this. So oh my God, why do these cards jump? Oh no. So I said, let's get a final outcome for this, and we have the Ten of Swords. Yikes. Okay, let me just see if I could get another card to confirm this Ten of Swords, because this Ten of Swords talks about something coming to an end. It's almost as if this back and forth and this toxic casual situation is going to come to an end. But, oh gosh, right. I didn't realize I had so many cards. Okay, so before I go through these, it's almost as if they're both in positions now where they are career oriented, and they're looking at defending their reputations. They're looking at defending their money makers in terms of whatever they do. Their main focus is on that. It's on building that up, because for both of them, their careers have taken a battering of late. So that's their main focus. However, in terms of the relationship between them, we have a Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords tends to talk about endings, and Ten of Swords particularly talk about a form of betrayal. It's almost as if they talk about, it's almost as if they're orienting, or they have, or they're going to have this conversation about, okay, should we try this? We don't need to let people know. We don't need to let the media know. But why don't we try this? Why don't we see how it goes again? It's almost as if it's going to lead to that, and someone gets let down. Someone gets badly disappointed. Yep. So we have Eight of Wands. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, right. Oh, sorry, guys. I realized that I had described these cards, and I didn't realize I had, because I hadn't seen these cards. But this is the conversation that I was talking about. They're going to have a conversation to see, okay, how is it going to go? Why don't we take things to the next level, etc. And this is someone being disappointed by it. Do you see? Disappointed and almost embarrassed, you know, and they'll decide to depart the situation once and for all. But it's going to leave them feeling, it's really going to do a number on them. It's really going to do a number on them, where they would feel as if they can't trust themselves. They can't trust their instincts anymore. This is someone really love bombing. Jake Paul is someone, I believe he love bombs, plays mind games, gaslights, because that's the energy that you're getting here. That leads to this Ten of Wands. Someone who, yeah, is going to be love bombing, gaslighting. You know, when you make someone feel so insecure about themselves. And I'm being told that is the rub. It's almost as if with this Queen of, thank you Spirit Guides, with this Queen of Pentacles upside down, that's the rub. It's a matter of, I think Tana's a lot of things, but she views herself as a business. It's almost as if she separates her public persona from how she really privately feels about herself. These are two queens here. Two queens. It's almost as if she has a social mask that she wears on social media for everyone else. That's her business. That's her brand. She is the queen of it. And the Queen of Wands talks about someone who is an overachiever. They're a boss. They're confident. They're assertive. You know, this is her divinely guided, spirit guided career. She's good at what she does. But on a personal note, in terms of who Tana Mongeau is as a person, not very confident. We have a queen that's upside down. And I think she feels that Jake Paul is the one person who knows her, who understands her, who sees her for what she is. And I don't think she really views herself that highly. I think this is a very low self-esteem card, this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. I think there's a lot of low self-esteem. And I think it leaves her in a position where she's this Eight of Swords energy, where she, believe it or not, is unsure of herself. She's unsure about where she's going. She's unsure about decisions she's making. She's unsure about who she really is as a person. And I think she looks to Jake Paul because she believes because the way he portrays himself, she sees him as a magician. You know, someone who has it all in hand. She really admires him. She admires his work ethic. She admires his vibe. And he's very good at seeing through her and knowing how to string her along. So he has Tana in this state where she's unsure. It's a very toxic relationship. That's what I'm picking up on. It's a very toxic gaslighting relationship, really, unfortunately. So that's what I have to say on that. They're in a relationship. It's a very toxic one. He is love bombing and gaslighting her. They do have a twin flame energy. They were together in past lives. Whether it's worked in past lives or not, I'm not sure. But they do have a connection. But it's a very toxic one. So, for the person who wanted me to do this reading, I hope this is what you were after. And for the rest of you guys, I hope this gives you an insight. Focus on your career and stay out of toxic love bombing relationships because they are taking you for a ride. And many times I will add as well, because I'm being drawn to this Tower moment. When you're in, I think it's very easy to bash the other person in a situation, but many times those people who have that narcissistic love bombing gaslighting energy, many times they are going through something themselves, as shown by this Tower moment. Many times they are going through their own stuff, and it's the only way they know how to deal with a situation. But with this Seven of Swords next to this Magician, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. It's really very badly aspected. The aspection on Jake's side is not very good. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, because for this month, I'm bringing out a lot more interesting content like this. So do subscribe so that you receive more of it. All right, so I'm thanking my spirit guides for this reading. I'm thanking for the person who suggested this reading, because I didn't think we would get all this. So that's it from me. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.